Okay, we're going to approach this lesson a little bit different. During today's lesson, you will learn a little bit about what you need to be doing to be ready for a job. You know, the job search process, things of that nature. And instead of taking my word for it, because often I'm sure you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's just Mr. Board saying what he wants to do. We're going to pop over and look at some very valid and reliable information from Cornell College. And I've already got that open, so I'll go ahead and pop it up right here. These are what they view as the top 10 steps for you to be successful in the job searching process. And we're going to work through these, and there's going to be a bunch of them. So, pay attention to the video because a lot of information on this site is only available directly to a Cornell student, but we'll supplement that. We'll, use some problem solving and critical thinking skills to, maybe find something else that'll work just as well for you guys. Your ILP, your career cruising stuff will work for a lot of this, and use it. It's a good thing, but I also thought I would jump out and find you a few other things to look at so that you get, different taste and you can see more information. And it's kind of like two heads are better than one, then two valid sources are better than one. So with that in mind, let's kind of just read this real quick. Searching for job is a process, and it can be a lengthy one. It involves drawing on skills you have developed over time, reflection, research, planning, writing, speaking, problem solving, and being able to speak up for yourself, self-advocacy. You can talk to people, why you deserve a job, that type of thing. And you can be successful in a job search, but it will take some investment of time and energy. Guys, you've got a few years ahead of you. Start now. Start building you a portfolio. Save it in a couple different places, like on a flash drive and on your computer both. Make a hard copy if necessary. But if you go ahead and start doing this stuff now, when you need it, you'll already have it. You'll have things, in line like resumes, cover letters. You'll have all that stuff to work with, which will make you more successful. More successful means more money. There you go again. How do I make money in school? But doing my job. Getting prepared. I'm not going to give you stuff just to waste your time. These things will benefit you in life if you're willing to put the time and effort into it. So let's just kind of start popping through them. Like I said, it's going to take, several days to do all of these, but, it'll be worth it in the long run. Identify your skills and interest. You've done this. You take a career interest inventory on your ILP on career cruising, and right here they have one, but I've already popped over there and looked at that, and it's it's specific to Cornell students. In other words, you have to have passwords and things to get in. We'll pop over there and kind of look at it, like for this inventory or for these checklists and things like that. So and set up an individual appointment. We don't have time, for that because we're not at Cornell, but we do have time to, try and do some of these things. First step in a successful job search is to think about what you want to do and how well you do it, and that's where it said to jump into this. And then to determine if you need any additional skills or experiences. It's kind of like what you did in that previous exercise. Like what education do you need for that job? So, if you do this and you find a new job, you might want to take a minute to see what type of education you need. Because if it's something that you really can't stand doing, like if it says, oh my gosh, you need 20 years of math, and you really, really, really don't want to do math, then that might not be the career for you. So, be reasonable, understand where your skills lie and where your interests lie, and let's find us a place to do that. So let's go find us another career interest inventory. Thankfully, to keep things short, I've already done a Google search. You could do that, and I'll show you how it's done, because you might find something that you enjoy more. You just, career interest inventory for high school students, and I put free because I like free stuff. So here's a few, and There are different ones, but myself, I drove Drive of Your Life. I mean, I didn't drive it. I chose Drive of Your Life because it's a little corny, but it's also engaging, and it moves along pretty quick, and it does give good information. Plus, it's free. So let's jump over here to Drive of Your Life. You would click on the link, or right here's the URL that's in the video. And if you can't read that or you can't find it, come see me. Seek help. Remember, ask questions, seek help. And let's just go ahead and enter the site and see what this is about. Select the type of user you are. You're a student, so you say continue, and you would be a first-time visitor, so you'd have to register. And you may be doing this at home or at school. We're not doing it in an after-school program, and you may be homeschooled. I don't know, you may be looking at it that way, but we'll pop at school and hit continue. And then it says, please select a letter. Well, if you're outside of Indiana, please check outside Indiana. So we are. And we are in the state of Kentucky. And we are in the city of Lexington. And we'll just go ahead and put in STEAM. You can put STEAM Academy, STEAM. It's all good. You're not a 5th grader. You're definitely a 9th or a 10th grader. And I'm going to say I'm a 9th grader today. And I'm going to say my name is Joe, student, and teacher's name, you can go ahead and put mine in there. It's all good, or you can put whoever's you feel like. You just need to remember this stuff, so don't just put random things. Username, you have to create one, and I would, Joe student. I would use something easy to remember, and I would also write this stuff down because you may not finish this today. You should. Really doesn't take that long, but you may not. And, create a password. I'm not telling you what mine is because, I know you guys love you, but you'll go play with mine, and then it'll be all messed up. The following username is already taken. That may happen, so let's just put Mr. D Check. Mr. D Check. There you go. Stop right now. See, it even tells you. They're telling you, they know people forget. So stop and write down your information. Got that? And to be honest with you, it's important. And then, I'm going to graduate in 2015. This is a thing that it can send you text messages. Read that, and if you really love this site, do it later. Because there are some good things on this site as well. It's a very good program, but for now I'm going to skip that. Say ask me later, and I'm going to start customizing my ride. So I'm going to select that. There you go. It's yeah, ready to go here. So it's important to say how you really feel. All right. Don't answer these questions based on, if I answer this way, it'll point me towards that career. The reason they asked you questions, and it's a reason for you to be honest with them, is if you answer a question in hopes that the career choices it will offer are ones you think you'll like, then you better really like how you answered the question, because the careers that it offers are based on how and what you do daily. Like if you say, oh, I love being outside, but you hate being outside, just because you want a career in forestry, it's kind of silly, or if you say, I really love people, but you never want to work in a team, don't just say it because you want a job where there's people. Be honest with your answers. So I'm going to go ahead and close this off. And, nice simple things, nice simple questions. It's like a job to study that makes up our planet. Yeah, it's alright. I kind of like, materials processing, things like that. A job writing stories or news articles. No, not exactly. Not in no way. I like writing, but not that much. A job organizing games and activities for others. It's alright. A job helping people solve their legal problems? Nah, don't want anything to do with that. A job that helps people keep track of money? Nah, I'm not really doing that. Really, I love building houses, and in all honesty, I really love human behavior. It's really interesting to me. When teachers let you express your feelings through class assignments. Me, I love that. I love the individuality. I know some of you do and some of you don't, so just be honest. So, got this. It says submit your answers. I'm going to click them. And then it says pick your car type from the choices on the right. So I got this little Volkswagen or a sedan, kind of a more sporty car, big four-wheel run-over people type vehicle. Yeah, never mind. Not run over people, but yeah, I like that. I like the big four-wheel drive type thing. A job teaching things to people, I can go for that. Start my own business someday? Absolutely. When teachers are strict but fair, I go for that. When teachers let you make things in class, love the hands-on stuff. When teachers assign research projects, it's alright. If I like the topic, it's great. Music class, I loved it in school, but like at this point in my life, that's a no way. When teachers encourage discussion, I personally like that. And when teachers allow you to compete in groups, it's all right. I don't love it because not all kids put forth their effort. So, I'm not too fond of that thing. They don't do it in college either. So, but if you learn to work well in teams, that'll get better. Submit my answers. It says, wow, now I get to pick the color of my car. So, I've got this monster here, kind of like yellow, red, blue, green, black. I'm gonna go with the yellow. I've always wanted a canary yellow car just so it would stick out. I don't know. Anyway, when teachers keep discipline in class, I go for that. It just makes it a better environment for everybody. Physical education class, it's alright. Using microscopes, that's alright. Going to concerts, love going to concerts. Working in a group better than by yourself. Yeah, I do. And when teachers let you be a leader in class, yeah, I love that. Geography class, no way. No. And take things like a radio apart. Love it. Love tearing things apart. So I'm going to click that, and then I get to pick some underbody lights. Ooh, yellow or red, purple, blue. I go with the neon green. It makes my car, see it's shining up here a little bit. Logic puzzles. Love it. To draw, love drawing. Resolve conflicts between others. I like that. Fundraising items. No, I don't like doing that. Follow school rules and rarely get in trouble. I'll say alright. I like following them, and sometimes I push the boundaries, but not from a mean perspective. So, bake cookies. Yeah, I like baking cookies. To visit history and science museums, not exactly. Role playing, it's alright. Okay, so I'm going to submit my answers and then pick wheels. Hey, I get to pick some wheels for my car. Yep, I'll go with those. I like them. I don't even have to look anymore. Volunteering to help people. It's alright. Convince your friends to agree with me. Yeah, you guys that know me know I'm that way. To correct other people's spelling errors, no. That would be hypocritical of me because I'm not the best speller. Be the first person to get the latest high-tech device, nah. Writing term papers better than taking a test. Nah, I'd rather take a test. Design clothes, nah, not really, not at all. To join clubs and other groups, it's alright. That's not a big thing. Speeches, love giving speeches. So, go for that there. Pick a custom design for your paint job. Ooh, little flare thing there. Or, not flames. Gotta have the flames. Car's starting to look pretty good. Okay, do you like to memorize facts like state capitals? No. Fix many things without the help from adults? Well, yeah. To program computers? Yeah, I like doing that. Come up with, yes, I love creative stuff. Participating in religious activities. It's all, it's all right. It just depends what it is. To meet important people, yeah, that's all right too. But I don't want to just hang out with them all the time. Um, know when school projects are due and turn in on time. It's a must for me. Take care of animals. Not exactly. I don't want to just spend my time taking care of animals. So, what's this? A steering wheel? Well, I can't even see it. I wonder if it shows up in the car. No, but, there we go. More of a racing type thing in case it shows up later on. Okay, now, got to there and it showed me my results. Based on the way you answered the preceding questions, your personal information, it is, I am practical, outgoing, and questioning. So, you can print this out and save it. I don't know if it'll let you cut and paste it. Yes, it will. Let's see. Let's make sure. I'll go ahead and highlight that, hit Control-C, pop over here, and see if that'll, there you go. Put that stuff in a Word document, all right? Now, pay attention. Put that in a Word document because I may make you turn it in. It just depends where we go from here. So I'm going to pop back over to this, and I'm going to say close. I've got that. And now I get to create my custom license plate for my ride. I'm going to put Mr. D and ride. Let's see, maybe get another letter. Oh, I can't. I'll just do something other one. My ride. There you go. And I'll go to the next section. Okay, now, there are other things to work through, and I'm not going to go through all of them while I have you on here for this video, but after I stop this video, I'm going to, end it by saying, go ahead and work through this to a point where you cannot work through it anymore. I'm not dead sure where it's going to take you, but I'm pretty sure it will take you to a point where it shows you some possible careers. It may show you some things about education, not sure. But you're going to do all of it, even if you have to do some of it at home. I think you can get through this in a class period because I've had kids do it in the past. So, go through the whole thing. All right? Work through it until you can't work anymore. And then be responsible and look at the instructions on Canvas and see what from this video you need to turn in. Because I'm going to close off for now, keep the video short. And then I'm going to go through the rest of it to see what type of questions I'll want you to answer or what tasks to complete. You've already saved your, personality type, and, we'll move on from there. If you look at this right here, if you want to work in Indiana, and I'm sure you can find this information other places, if something has a fire beside it, then that means it's going to be a hot career choice. And you know what? Honestly, if it's going to be a hot career choice there, there's good chances it'll be hot somewhere else. Okay, I hope you enjoy this site. I hope it gives you a little more perspective on who you are as a person and what types of careers are available. Complete it and talk to me about it. Let me know what you think about it. Have a great day. Finish this lesson, and remember, the final requirements and expectations for the lesson are on Canvas. Not all of them are in this video. Got it? Later.